Welcome to Book Talks with Diane. Today's book is All Knotted Up Life by Beth Moore. This book has received 4.51 stars on Goodreads. New York Times, Publishers Weekly, and Wall Street Journal bestseller. Not only gives readers an intimate look into Beth Moore's life's journey, but causes us to reflect on our own journeys as well. Josh Olds, lifeisstory.com. An incredibly thoughtful, disarmingly funny, and intensely vulnerable glimpse into the life and ministry of a woman familiar to many, but known by few. It's a peculiar thing, this having lived long enough to take a good look back. We go from knowing each other better than we know ourselves, to barely sure if we know each other at all, to precisely sure that we don't. All my knotted up life, I've longed for the sanity and simplicity of knowing who's good and who's bad. I've wanted to know this about myself as much as anyone. This was not theological. It was strictly relational. God could do what he wanted with eternity. I was just trying to make sure in the here and in the meantime. As benevolent as he's been in a myriad of ways, God has remained aloof on this uncomplicated request. Beth Moore. New York Times bestselling author, speaker, visionary, and founder of Living Proof Ministries, Beth Moore, has devoted her whole life to helping women across the globe come to know the transforming power of Jesus. An established writer of many acclaimed books and Bible studies for women on spiritual growth and personal development, Beth now unveils her own story in a much anticipated debut memoir. All My Knotted Up Life is told with surprising candor about some of the personal heartbreaks and behind the scenes challenges that have marked Beth's life. But beyond that, it's a beautifully crafted portrait of resilience and survival, a poignant reminder of God's enduring faithfulness, and proof positive that if you ever truly took the time to hear people's full stories, we'd all walk away slack-jawed. I gave this book 5 stars. I love Beth Moore. I went through a really rough spell. My therapist suggested her book, So Long Insecurity. I felt so understood. I then read Get Out of That Pit, and it was just what I needed. My sister and I went to one of her conferences, and we both loved it. Having said all that, I never realized all she had been through. I didn't even realize she'd broken away from the Southern Baptist Convention. In this book, she has opened up her heart and her hurt for all to see. She's a very brave woman. I do recommend this book for anyone that has enjoyed her books and conferences. Please take the time to see who she is and where she's coming from. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you again soon.
You did good, babe.